Hi everyone, good morning. This is Dan. Welcome to Engelgeist. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. For those of you that support me over on Patreon, thank you so very much for your subscriptions. This is the daily forecast. It is a collective, broad spectrum collective reading for all signs. It is originally created for Thursday, the 15th of June. I do speak in broad terms, so you need to figure out if and where it fits in your life, if at all. If it doesn't fit, that's okay. Nothing's broken or wrong. You just might be working on something different at this time. As I said, it's originally created for Thursday, June 15th, but it's not solely set for that date. If you're seeing it on a different date, by all means, utilize the reading when you see it. For those of you that are new, please check out the drop-down menu underneath any of my daily videos. In there, some general housekeeping rules, things I want you to think about when utilizing the channel, what decks I'm using during the reading, how to follow me on social media. If you want to request a private reading, you would need to message me at either my Facebook business page or my Instagram page. Please know that I will not initiate a sale or try and sell you a reading. If anybody were to ever try and do so, that is not me, so you always have to start that conversation. Also, there's easy ways to support the channel. You can do that by hitting the thumbs up button, subscribing to the channel, and hitting the notification bell. I do put up daily content, that way you get notified when a new reading goes up. Subscribing to my Patreon if you want to see the daily video a day early. Sharing the video out, leaving me a question or comment, all of those things greatly help. Let's see what Spirit wants us to know. I will be referring back to the Sunday underpinning energy. That's the video that I will put up Sunday. That is kind of like the underpinning energy of everything that's going on this week that we're looking at. So you can reference back to that at the end of this video in the lower left-hand corner to see what I'm talking about. So our card for the day is the Eight of Cups. Not a bad Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is always about sort of walking away from something that's been either emotionally not working out, maybe draining, sadness. You know, we've been seeing a little bit of the Five of Swords. I think the Five of Wands showed up. We saw the Seven of Swords twice yesterday. We do have from the Sunday underpinning reading this Two of Pentacles, which is kind of like the juggling of a decision. To me, this Eight of Cups indicates that decision emotionally could be being made within us. Like we could be coming to terms with some sort of answer, and the answer may be that it's time for us to either take space, move in a different direction, pull back from a situation, take the higher road. The one thing I like about this particular Eight of Cups is he's getting on this jet plane. Like, in other words, he could be going on vacation or taking a pause from a situation or removing himself from a situation and moving to things that are far more exciting, far off vistas, new opportunities, that sort of a thing. This doesn't, yes, it's forlorn. The Eight of Cups is always sort of a sad card because it's like, okay, there may not be anything here left for me. But this jet to me makes me feel like there are big opportunities to come, and we need to sort of take the steps forward away from whatever it is that we have been dealing with, potentially even struggling with, to create these new adventures, to take these new pathways, to enjoy these new potential opportunities. We may not even know what they're like. They might be completely foreign to us. This being a jet plane, it makes me think of traveling to, say, a foreign culture or something totally new to us. And I think that there should be a level of excitement involved in this transition for some of us, even if we're still kind of in the emotionality of the departure of whatever it is we're shifting or changing out of, whatever we're choosing differently or moving away from, right? That's always kind of the significance of the Eight of Cups, is like taking the higher road. And if the situation or the person or the relationship is not changing, then I have to take the responsibility, the reins, make the decision, and make the change. Let's see what the Modern Nirvana Oracle has to say. Emotions. So we have the Eight of Cups and we have emotions. I love all of these gold threads coming off of this sort of jellyfish. Like our tentacles or our emotions could be telling us a lot of different information today, especially with the Eight of Cups coming in. And I like the fluidity of the jellyfish, right? How he sort of moves, and I feel like those gold tentacles to me are truth, honesty, our reality, indicating to us what it is we need to do by putting sort of our feelers out, our intuition, our emotions, by listening to our emotional barometer and understanding that, whatever we're feeling might be an indicator of the decision we need to make, or the changes that we need to make. And with the Eight of Cups here, it says to me that we may be ready to make those changes, even if they don't feel like they're always the easiest. Let's read emotions really quick. So emotion says, I've learned that people will forget what you've said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Unknown. When emotions such as fear and anxiety are intensely felt, they can become trapped in the body. While we are not always aware of them, they manifest in our relationships, our work, and other areas of our lives. We don't realize how heavy the emotions you carry actually are until you put them down. That would be the Eight of Cups, guys. And that is the beautiful news. You can put them down. Energy healing has been used for thousands of years, but many people today are disconnected from it and are not aware that they can access these holistic practices. You can harness the power of energy healing and unlock the body's natural ability to correct misalignments and imbalances that may lead to physical and emotional symptoms. Dr. Bradley Nelson teaches a process called the emotion code, which gives people the ability to learn how to clear negative trapped emotions in the body and rid themselves of unseen baggage. Today, let us try an emotion code exercise to introduce ourselves to the practice of self-healing using energy work. Get comfortable and meditate on what you feel right now. Allow yourself to feel it fully and without judgment. The reason some emotions get trapped in the body can begin with us. The reason some emotions get trapped in the body to begin with is because they went unprocessed. So this is your opportunity to process what it is you are feeling. Really take your time, and once a clear emotion is identified and felt, notice where in the body you feel the emotion. Then put your hand in that spot. Give this area of the body some love, like you would a child's scraped knee. Acknowledge the emotion, thank it for being there to help you on your path. Now swipe your hand over the spot 3 times and energetically release the emotion, feeling it disappear. Next, rub your hands together until they feel warm and cup your face in the warmth, thanking your hands for doing this healing work. When you get in touch with disowned emotions, healing can begin. The mantra, I release all emotion that no longer serves me. I step into alignment with the life I desire and deserve. I feel like that's, that stepping into the life that I desire and deserve is like him stepping on this plane and moving forward, like buying the ticket and going on the new adventure, regardless of what the previous adventure or situation may have been. So I do like this. I feel like these are very much in alignment today. What is this? The moon is in Taurus, so not a bad moon for dealing with emotions. So let's look at the clarifiers. We have the King of Pentacles. There's that Taurian energy right there. That's definitely Earth energy and manifesting for the future. Page of Wands would be indicative of new adventures and the excitement of that. The inspiration or the exuberance, the willingness to learn, the willingness to process, the willingness to kind of learn from, maybe it is what we're feeling and what we're creating and make stronger, more solid choices towards moving towards something that's more in alignment or suits us better. The last card is the Six of Pentacles, which is a card of balance. It's a card of restoration. It could be a restoration within our own relationships or within our 3D world. But I think that there's a new opportunity here. Page of Wands can also indicate travel, which takes me back to that plane there. We may be, making a decision or feeling our way through a decision of change right now. But that doesn't necessarily, although it may be emotionally charged, it doesn't necessarily have to be bad, right? There's an opportunity here to manifest or create something new that's solid, balanced, in more alignment to what we truly want and who we truly are. And we can actually maybe even find some wisdom, knowledge, new learning, excitement, opportunity within this situation, but we want to sit with our emotional body and find out what that's indicating to us. What truth is that telling us at this time? And weighing those truths, right? The Two of Pentacles is also underneath this. So there's a lot of earth energy at work in this reading today that is trying to get us to maybe ground some of our emotions into our reality or our awareness, and then start to make practical decisions from that place and move ourselves forward to something newer, unknown, maybe even exciting. And I do get a feeling it's full of opportunity from that plane. I don't know why. Here is the grounding stone for the day, and the grounding stone is family. If some of us are dealing with emotional relationships within our family or within our friendship groups or even people that we love, or romantic relationships, because sometimes those can be the family of our choosing, don't be surprised. I would say this grounding stone is letting us know we need to maybe ground in the relationships that are working. Those could be the family of our choosing rather than our birth family if we're having trouble emotionally with people that we're close to. We're not alone in this, is what the family stone tells me, and we need to remember that even if we're making decisions that feel like they may be separating us from others or situations around us, we're actually probably coming closer to who we truly are and what we truly feel. And there's a healing in and of it, of that. When we listen to that call, or we listen to those emotions and we allow them to lead, we actually potentially not only strengthen the bond to ourselves, but then when we do that, we're able to have stronger bonds with those that we love in the 3D world, that maybe do treat us right or do support us in ways that we need. And that's where maybe this family comes in. If we're making a hard decision of change or choice today, rely on not necessarily the advice, but the support of others around us that love us. Remember, the grounding stone for the week this week is learn. So we're learning something new here today, certainly emotionally, that may lead us in a different direction than we were previously expecting. That is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button, share the video out, leave me a question or comment on the video, follow my social media, subscribe to the Patreon, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye-bye.